105.1. Them your people in the mix exclusively. You already know what's going on. DJ Flight is in the mix on the ones and twos. Holding it down, 4th of July Day mix. Let's go.
In that order, okay? Okay.
And she is my side. I call it my record, and there's no lie. So soft and so pretty. And when I get around her, yeah, I can't wait to be dirty. Oh, mamacita. Can't seem to get it up out there. Firecracker. Can't seem to get it up out there.
Streets 105.1.
I saw her emotion, yeah, and her smile is so fine. Emotion, yeah, just goes through my mind. I look to see her, yeah, she 2 steps so fine. She's such a lovely lady. I'm so glad she's mine. Oh, mamacita. Can't seem to get up out here. Firecracker. Can't seem to get up out here.
What he say, it's Mr. Gary, I got your people. Streets 105.1.
So good. So good. 100, he keeping it peaceful. The question is the name of the show. If your people, you got the word, let the whole world know. If your people, life's a party, man, y'all welcome to go. Community is family, that's how we grow. When the king of hospitality stepped your way, he just wanna know what everybody got to say. Talk and laugh to go a long, long way. The question is the name of the show. You got the word, let the whole world know. What time it is when you hear this song? You ready to get your peoples, then your peoples is on.
What do you say? What do you say? Okay, it's Mr. Gary, y'all. We made it. We made it to the 4th of July of this year. Up in here, up in here. Hey, do you remember last year for the 4th of July? You didn't really know like what you was doing. You was like, do I barbecue? Do I barbecue inside? Do I barbecue outside? Do I let the neighbors come over? Do I pass the Dutchie from the left-hand side, the right-hand side? I mean, I just don't know what to do. Well, let me tell you what you do. You did what you needed to do right now, and you tapped in, baby, to Streets 105.1. Let me tell you something. Why did you do it? Because you know we was going to celebrate the good times. That's what it's all about. So for every hater that's out there that say, I ain't got nothing to celebrate, I ain't got no independence, unless you locked up right now in the Missouri Department of Corrections or the Illinois Department of Corrections, then guess what? If you are not in jail without the bail, then I want to let you know right now that you got something to celebrate about. Celebrate your freedom. Celebrate you being able to walk through your house right now and go to the grill. And for all of you all who can't even cook, then celebrate it anyway. Because guess what? Celebrate that you can't cook, but somebody gonna eat your food. Let me tell you something. This is the only show on the radio that's throwing you and your people. We're here. We're just so happy and glad to be here. Hey, listen, 4th of July. Talk to me, Mix. Talk to me, y'all. What y'all got going on, man?
Man, what's up, Mr. Gary? Them your people in the mix, and we are the Mix Chaos, ZZ Kelvin Q. Back on the MIC, man. It's good to be back. Took a little trip, Florida.
No, stop it. You didn't take a little trip. You took a big trip, man. Tell everybody where you went, man.
Man, so me and my family took a family vacation down to Florida. We went to Orlando and went to the Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Man, hey, y'all gotta get on the hawk when y'all go down.
Is it all that they say that it is now?
It is.
Yeah, Universal Studio. Because it's something for everybody. I mean, you got the rides, but it's so much of the stuff that you can walk around and see with the landscape and just, and pay that paper, that pay.
Yeah, they get that. A lot of that down there. I was on a couple missions.
Oh my God. Hey, what's the vibe of the people down there? How's the hospitality there in Florida?
The hospitality is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I would say all my Florida people, I love y'all, but I thought St. Louis drivers was crazy. But I guess that's just maybe a state-to-state thing.
Oh my God. Well, it's good to have you back. We missed you last week.
Man.
Did you get a chance to check us out?
I did.
Now, how is it when you are sitting back checking us out and you're not hearing the mix yourself? What do you think about the show, man?
I analyzed a lot, actually. Just being a viewer instead of the person inside. But it was great.
Well, I'm glad you were a viewer and not a listener. Come get your people. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know we the only reality show starring you and your people. You listened in. What you think about Flight's mix last week?
Flight, he took off. He
Yeah,
exceeded.
Yeah.
He elevated. I had fun. Shout out Tab, Tab did his thing.
Oh my God, man, Tab. Let me say something. Last month, you all know, was Black History, Black Music Month. We were celebrating the music, and to have the CEO of this station sit in last week and talk to us, but then to flip it around and get on them ones and twos, it's like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, what's that? Danger. Watch yourself.
When I was in Florida, I definitely was promoting Streets 105 down there too. So we're gonna have a lot of more traffic coming that way.
Hey, listen, we got some big announcements being made because this month right now in July, we got an opportunity for somebody to sit in like the seats that you sitting in right there and get their music out. So I want y'all to stay tuned. Hey, right now we're at Streets 105.1. It is Sunday. It is your people on the radio. The Mr. Gary Show is starting you and your people. We want you all to tell people, go on right now, invite them in. We got a lot of stuff that we give away every week. Thanks to Save a Lot. Thanks to gas cards being provided today by Salama's Gas and Groceries. We got some Empire Beauty because we wanted you to put some new hair in your head. Some of y'all walking around looking like a firecracker right now, baby. But guess what? We got a card for you to get your stuff right. Flight. What's up, man? Happy Sunday. Happy 4th of July. What's up, baby?
sir, man. That elation, man. Just enjoying the day, you know. Just got off the grill, loved it. I'm here in the mix right now, you know.
Hold up, wait a minute. You just got off the grill.
I just got off the grill. I've been barbecuing since all morning.
Since all morning? Who was you barbecuing for?
Actually, me and my people, we got a little kickbacks, you know, after the show tonight.
That's what's up. Y'all ain't got no Tyson meat on the grill, do y'all?
Oh, no.
You know your people, baby. Let me tell all y'all busters out there right now. For all y'all who got some Tyson meat, and you already heard it, they said it ain't no good, get rid of it, take it back. But you like, well, forget that. I'm just gonna roll the dice and take a chance. Well, let me tell you something. Roll the dice and take a chance by yourself. Hey, listen, so Slide, back to you. What did you grill today, man? What'd you grill?
I grilled some. I got hot dogs, hamburgers, the basics, and some chicken wings.
Okay.
Actually, gotta grill those when I get back, and some skewers.
Okay. That's what, man. The skewers are the hot thing right now. Skewers are the hot thing. But I tell you what's really hot. What's hot is this mix that we're looking for today. We got something for everybody. You know, on the show, we try to take you to all different genres. We do the gospel, we do the jazz, we do the funk, we do the disco. We just kind of do everything. So today, for being the 4th of July celebration, a big shout out to all you all who are listening right now to us. But then we always got to acknowledge our people right now that's listening to us and seeing us right now on our social media platforms. But on our Streets 105 page. Q, tell them what we got going on, man.
Man, Streets 105.1. Make sure y'all follow us on IG and follow them your people in the mix on IG and the mix Streets 105.1 on IG. 3 platforms. Tap in and you gonna take off.
Right, and some of you all right now on Andrew. Andrew, let me tell you, the young guy, he always someplace else. I think he be tapping into all them customers that he be trying to get. Man, ain't nobody buying no insurance today, man.
Hey, they might need it.
They might need it today. They might need it.
He might make some money.
That's right. So it's YouTube, you all, we're Instagram, and we're everything. We're here today for you all. Hey, listen, we're going to go ahead and get into our first mix, but when we come back, we got a special in-studio guest. You know what I really love about the holidays? For the holidays, people just pop in. People always love people to come in for the holidays, family, friends, to kick it. When's the last time somebody popped in on you?
Ooh, man, I don't know if I can share that story.
Ooh,
I
was talking about your family, man. Do me a favor. Everybody listening right now, y'all know what time it is. Repeat after me. You ready? Come on.
Don't do it.
Say, come, get yo people. Come get your people. What do you say when you say it's Mr. Gary Streets 105.1 in the mix, back with our special guest, Flight. We ready, set, go. Take it up. It's time for the Them Your People show. Okay? Okay.
Yeah. So you do every Sunday from 3 to 5?
Streets 105.1.
What up, y'all? Tap in. Streets was good. Tap in. Them your people in the mix. Hey, this show crazy. But tap in anyway. This about to get even little. Happy 4th. Share my love, y'all. It's going up.
105.1 The Mix. You already know what's going down. Happy 4th of July. Be safe. We gonna turn up for y'all. Yes, sir. DJ Flight is in the mix. Let's go.
That's their time spot, man. Instead of saying those times that are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the time. 3:45, 4:43. Yeah. Streets 105.1. In that order, okay? Ha 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 ha. Okay, okay.
your people, your people. Streets 105.1. Streets 105.1. What he says, Mr. Gary, I got your people, your people. Streets 105.1. In that order, okay? Ha 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 ha. Okay, okay.
Sitting here eating my heart out, no reason. I'll spend another night on my own. I found about 100 numbers lately. I'm bound to find somebody home. Gonna have some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. Looking for the hot stuff, baby, this evening. Need some love and feeling, darling, need some love tonight. Hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I want some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I want some hot stuff, baby, tonight.
DJ Fly. So crazy.
What do you say? What do you say, baby? You got the grill going? Burn, baby, burn. That's a shout out to all of y'all who can't cook up on the grill, talking about I'm just doing a little something on the grill, and I'm just doing like some little chicken wings, some little brats, whatever. Get that burnt food on up out of here. Don't nobody want none. Listen, hey, shout out to all the cooks, all y'all who know good and well what you're doing out there. You know when they come over, they're going to be looking for the good food today. And you know what? Today is Sunday. How is it that the holiday is today on a Sunday?
Man, it's the Lord. He put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's almost like you get the 2-for-1 deal. You
Yes.
get the holiday meal on Sunday, and you also get Sunday dinner, like after church.
Oh man.
Yeah, hey, 2-for-1.
Extra food.
Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is what it is. Hey, Streets 105.1. We just heard from Donna Summers. She said she's looking for some hot stuff. What is the hot stuff today? You need to be looking for some water. It is hot outside. We're reminding everyone to make sure that you dehydrate. Dehydrate, cannot say enough. And just so you all can hear it, I'm gonna take my cap off right now. That's what it sounds like when you drink some water. I want you to drink some good water, you all. Make sure for all of you who have seniors, you gotta check in with them because they are saying, you know what, that bill is gonna be so high. I just don't want that high bill. And then next thing you know, you got an even higher bill because they're gonna be at the morgue. They're gonna be over there at William C. Harris Mortuary, and they're gonna be trying to get a funeral going on for them because you didn't check on your people. So we want you all to make sure if you need some assistance, call our friends over at Heat Up, Cool Down St. Louis. Gentry Trotter and the gang are doing a great job. They are a resource. The Urban League St. Louis, a resource. Call and say, hey, look, we need some hookup. We know we just gave y'all a phone call not too long ago about the heat when it was cold. Now we needed some warmth, but guess what? You need some coldness right now. So this is the great time of our show because we get the opportunity to introduce our guests, our in-studio guests. You know, just like for the holidays, people got people in and out doing this and doing that. So we got one of the veterans with us today who just happens to be in the studio, happens to be your people. So what's up, man?
What's happening, Gary? How you doing, man?
First of all, let's get it straight because it sounds like it's crooked. It's Mr. Gary, sorry.
Mr. Gary,
It is
my
Mr.
bad.
Gary. You see, today I got on my hat for the 4th of July. For those who can see me, I don't have my
Mr.
crown
Gary,
on,
good
but
to
I got
hear
my
you.
scepter, right? So
Right.
let me coming up here trying to get all brand new. Let me tell y'all something. Flight Q, y'all supposed to have my back. Y'all heard this man come out, what's up, Gary? Let me handle your business, man. Handle your business. Who am I? Tell him.
Hey.
How about what's up, Gary?
What's up, Mr.
King
Gary?
of hospitality.
Mr. Gary,
Mr.
I know
Gary.
it. King of my bad. King of hospitality, my bad. Mr. Gary, but
Man,
thank you,
it's all
man.
good. What's up, man?
It's your world, man.
Man, you know what? Tell everybody who we have with us.
This is Eddie Beckton, and I'm happy to be here, man. I miss radio. I did radio for about 10 years in Los Angeles.
Wow, in LA.
Yeah, in LA, man. So St. Louis is my hometown.
Hold on, get Shaka Khan. He's on his way. He's
That's
on
my
his
guy, by the way.
way.
That's
Hollywood. Oh my God. Shaka Khan, shout out. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what was the radio life in LA?
Man, it was off the hook. It was a independent station.
Okay.
So as long as we abided by FCC rules, man, we could do whatever we want to.
Mm-hmm.
And we had every genre of music. I did the jazz programming.
Yeah.
I did concerts, organized concerts.
Okay.
But the vibe in LA, man, it was cool because you have so many, I call it like neighborhoods, like different communities.
Okay.
Like Santa Monica has a personality, Hollywood has a personality,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's all spread out. So you get this mixture of cultures, of music.
Right,
So,
right.
hey man, it was just off the hook in terms of just the variety of music.
Yeah.
And
You know-
anybody who loves music, that's the spot. I don't care what kind of music you like, LA is the.
But you know what? But that gives us a great time because you know this show is all about that. It's about your people. It's about music, and the guys can attest to this. It's all kind of music. Now, rap is a big thing. You know, everybody said, guess what? Depending upon who you talk to, it all came from Atlanta. Or some people say it came from the dirty South, right? So you got that old 50 Cent thing going. You got the whole New York thing. But they say when Nelly came, it gave rock music, that hip hop genre, to a whole different kind of thing. Where do you all see some of the influences on music just now? St. Louis, how do you get out of St. Louis to get your music heard on the biggest stream? What do you all think that people are looking for? Because all of our listeners right now, they listen for the show, but we need to be able to feed knowledge into them to let them know what they need to be doing to get out there. What do you recommend?
First, making sure all your music is copyrighted. Whether that be Library of Congress, BMI, ASCAP, because when you make these hit record songs, you know, you want to make sure that you have the right backing
Right.
to where when you get them on different platforms in different cities and in different states, that you are legally, you know, getting your correct pay.
Yeah.
Another thing is making sure that it's on the major streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, because that's gonna separate you from just the SoundCloud. No disrespect to SoundCloud, but
Right.
it's not a major market to where labels and PDs and all these media people are checking out these sites.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you promote yourself correctly on the major sites, which it ain't expensive. It's very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3, just getting you together a marketing campaign. So hey, let's hit up a few cities in Atlanta. Let's hit up
There you go.
a few networking places in Atlanta or Chicago. Even if it's like you do a small little tour, like 5 cities.
Right.
Connect with some DJs and different
Yes.
media platforms in your region, and then start tapping in.
There you go. It's about your people, all about your people. And in LA seems like a very much of a who's who, what are we gonna end up doing? And you gotta be before the right persons to get the right deal and get the right vibe. How did you conquer radio? How did you infiltrate the system there?
Let me go back real quick to the point you make. That's an excellent point in terms of copywriting, owning your product. And I'm sure you know tons of musicians, man, who got ripped off, who signed a contract,
Yeah.
and before you know it, you know, they work until they 70, 80 years old because somebody
TLC.
owns their master.
Don't
You right on
Chase on
point.
Waterfalls, y'all heard about that
Yep.
whole big situation, a whole lot of them, like
Yeah.
you said, yeah. Hey, and New Edition, because that's that
I was
whole
just gonna
thing
say,
that happened with them, and then all of a sudden, because it wasn't copywritten in what Rap Tracks Van and another one of them, Johnny Gill, came in and just said, well, guess what? Let me get this. And then next thing you know, now that's why you have the groups that BBD, because they
Right.
couldn't perform under New Edition's name anymore. So then that's, so that's exactly right, yeah.
But LA, you know, you hit the pavement. And the station, I was at KXLU, and the DJ, we hit the pavement, just like streets. You know, the community knows streets, right? Streets 105. The vibe there is when the community embraces you, you know, there are no guarantees, but you're pretty much good to go.
Yes.
Because the community knows that you are the voice of the community, and you're not trying to like front and be somebody else.
That's right.
And that was part of the beauty about being an independent station too. But man, I hit those pavements when I first started I was teaching jazz history at Loyola Marymount. But when I was approached to do the program, all the musicians knew me, so it was kind of easier for me because I already had a relationship with a lot of the musicians in LA, and they helped spread the word. So by the time I did my first few broadcasts, the buzz was already there. And some of the things that you referred to as well, you creating that buzz and getting the name out there. But I hit those pavements, man. And then once people found out, okay, this cat knows his stuff, and because I've had people come in and talk about programs for jazz musicians who maybe didn't have health insurance, right? And so being a resource for the community as opposed to just spinning music.
Yes, sir.
But man,
hold on one second. We got to take a pause for the
Go
call,
ahead,
y'all.
go
We got to say, hey, listening. If you all are just tapping in, it's the Streets 105.1. We're glad that you all are celebrating your holiday with us. We are here. We got it going on. We got it going on so strong. Let me tell you something. We started off this set with Baby, You Are a Firework. And who knows who that is? You know who that was? Because I know y'all heard that voice. And I'm like, wait a minute, Miss Gary, hold on. What you doing? Trying to throw the curveball today. Let me tell you something. That's Katy Perry, right? And we want to let you all know you all are a firework. You all are firework. You all look in the mirror and see you and do you. As long as you're doing it responsibly, I want y'all to do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, you all. This is what it is. The Street 105.1. A shout out to DJ Tab, right? Came in last week. Blessed the show, said he was so glad we're on here doing it. And guess what, this week, tell everybody who we have with us.
Eddie Beckton.
St. Louis home, man.
That's there. St. Louis is my home.
St. Louis, what high school?
Believe it or not, I went
Hold on.
wait, this is one of those crazy
Y'all are
stories.
stopping. Listen, y'all gonna stop coming on my TV show, on my radio show, trying to clown me. Let me tell you something. Watch this. See, let me show you how this thing goes, sir. Just so you know. Everybody listen to me already from U City. What's up? All right? Everybody from Normandy. What's up? Y'all already know how it goes. Watch this, okay? Q. What high school did you go to?
I went to Hazelwood Central.
Okay, got that. How long did it take you to answer the question?
About 2 seconds.
About 2 seconds. Okay. Flight. What high school did you go to? McClure North. See what I'm saying? Always know this. When you ask a person a question and they got to think about it and they got to say, see what had happened was, right? They got a word called suspect. Now you suspect. So guess what? I'm going to give you an opportunity to get it right? Because everybody in St. Louis, North Side, what's up? South Side, what's up? Central West End, how y'all doing? West Side, what's up? South Side, East St. What's up? Shout out to y'all. I'm gonna let this brother get another opportunity to shine, right? Understand this, if he don't shine soon, then guess what?
I got to go.
Sir, again, what high school did you go to?
I graduated from Ritter, Cardinal Ritter.
Okay, now, here we go again. I wanna let you all know this. All y'all didn't graduate. Some of y'all got what they call a GED. That's good enough for me. So you didn't have to come up here and put no idea on bless. I graduated from the college. Okay, great. All I said was, what school did you go to? You up here hating on the people.
No, the only reason I say that because I started out at O'Fallon
Okay.
and then went to Northwest.
Okay.
So I went to 3 different high schools.
Okay.
That's why I said it.
Those
So
are
yeah,
two
and I know how St. Louis is. When people ask you what high school, boom. But that's the context of it. Yeah.
So right now, if someone was listening to this show, they would know you from what school? Which school did you
Ritter.
show the love?
Probably Ritter. Yeah, I'd say Ritter.
Probably. You know what? Probably you from the east side. Probably you from the west side. But you know what? I'm U City High to the day I die.
Right.
All U City. From kindergarten all the way through graduation.
Right.
That's who I am. That's who I be. So what do you say? What do you say? What you say?
Somebody. I think somebody on there already called.
So-
Oh, yeah, I ain't even stop.
Somebody what? Somebody, we got it.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Where we at? We got somebody's knocking at the door.
Man,
Somebody's
they
at the
might
door.
knock again. They might
All right,
knock
well, I tell
again.
you what, maybe they'll knock again. You know why? Because we got some surprise people coming on today to the show. I'm so excited. And what's so cool about it, because y'all don't even know who the people are. And that's what I love. I like because music, these young people, man, they got it going on. They got it going on strong, but they think they know everything. They think they know everything. They know a lot. I got to give it to them. They know a lot, right?
Right.
But I got to make sure I throw them some curveballs every now and then. Like you, curveball today. Got it going on strong. Let me tell you something. They like Gladys Knight right now. They find themselves running through the door, peeping through the window. And who was it, sir? Andrew, who was it at the door? Nobody. See what I'm saying? Nobody, baby. Like Keith Sweat said. And who can love you? Nobody, baby. Hey, what do you say? What do you say? Streets 105.1 is you and your people on the radio with Mr. Gary. Radio Fun is what it's all about. We're celebrating you, and of course you this 4th of July. Hey, right now we want you to make sure that you light a candle today in memory of somebody who was that person that just saw to it that the holidays was just fun and you did something. We want you to celebrate responsibly. Some of you all out here wilding out already and going by looking to buy some fireworks and some bottle rockets to give to your kids. If you feel like you must have fireworks in your life tonight, do it responsibly. Do it with the kids. Don't let them just go out there and wild out and just shoot fireworks kind of like every place. How important is that, Q? What are you thinking?
It's truly important.
Yeah,
You know, or else they're gonna be having to hit up Andrew and for some insurance.
Is that what it is? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Somebody knocking.
Is that somebody knocking at the door?
Somebody
Let's see who's knocking at the door.
Streets 105.1, them your people in the mix. Hello,
The king of hospitality.
What do you say? What do you say? This is our first surprise guest up today. What's up?
What's up, Mr. Hospitality, Mr. King?
Oh my God, let me tell y'all something. It is a pleasure for me to introduce to some, let others know about this queen on the line with her company, her and her boo, her and her husband. Would you all please give it up for St. Louis's premier planning group? Let me tell you, this group is responsible for so many different concerts, so many different concepts and events, like the St. Louis American events. It goes on and on. Would you all welcome to the show today none other than the Platinum Group?
Ah, that is so special coming from you, Mr. Hospitality. I appreciate you.
Oh my God, this is my homegirl. This is Lita. We've got Lita. Land Price on the phone with us right now. Lita, tell us about your journey. What's going on? What is it? I mean, it's the 4th of July. We're trying to celebrate. We're kicking off this holiday season, kicking off concerts. They're saying that we're now free to fly. Yesterday, I got the great opportunity to be in the St. Louis parade for Fair St. Louis. And it just said, you know, we need to celebrate that on the radio today. So I wanted to hook up with you so you can come in and just give a little knowledge to somebody that's out there who doesn't know how to do it, maybe knew how to do it, but just remember the time. So Lita Land Price, what's up?
You know what, Mr. Gary, the bottom line is, it's not like we were the be all, do all, but it kills me to know that everybody thinks that they can do it. They want to do it, and Aunt Junie and Uncle Hazel think they get together and think they can put an event together. It's a whole lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
So, we just, you know, I learned from the best, and I had your help in the beginning, and so we perfected it, and we were blessed and honored that people allowed us to handle their affairs.
Well, let's talk about it for a second. So the name of your organization, the Platinum Group, tell the people who are listening, some of the groups that you work with, some of the events, some of your customers, some of your clients.
Some of my clients were, I just had an illness with a stroke, so I just have a problem with my memory. But Anheuser-Busch was one of my clients, and the St. Louis American and the lottery, they were one of my clients. I mean, we had a lot of corporate clients. So we did a lot for a lot of people in this community. And that's why I'm saying we were blessed and graced like yourself.
But you know what? But not just in this community, because I saw it when it was all going down. Talk about some of the travel that you did.
Tap Out Supply had us going to other markets. We had the
100 Black Men.
Yeah, the 100 Black Men. We went to other markets with them, and you know, the Delta. We just did a lot of stuff with different markets. You know, different people in other markets.
A lot of organizations are planning events and planning conferences, and they think it's so easy to just pick the phone up and get corporate dollars, corporate sponsorships. Take them to school, Lita. It doesn't happen that way, does it?
It doesn't happen overnight. And first of all, you got to know how to ask. It's not just the ask. It's how you put that piece of paper together to do the ask. And it is a magic way to do it because you have to get their attention and make them want to realize how many impressions they're going to get with you asking them to be a part of it.
So when we talk and we have listeners who are trying to get into the business and they say, you know what, all I got to do is just wear Coca-Cola on my shirt and Coca-Cola will like me. Does it work that way, Lita?
Not at all. Not at all. You got to go to their mission statement and find out what they're looking for to help you, you know, and see if you fit in that genre or if you can make yourself fit in that genre. And if you can, then you pick up the phone and you talk to the people that are doing the gifting. And there are a lot of companies in our market. We are blessed to have philanthropic people right here in the Missouri market to say we will help you.
But you gotta have you gotta have
also be willing to take the nose.
Take the nose.
And go back and ask again.
Oh my God, you gotta take the nose. You gotta be willing to go back. You gotta be able to ask again. I tell you what, you all have no idea. This is the holiday concert season. It's kicking off right now. Lita, I know you and I got the great opportunity to work in New Orleans together. New Orleans together.
We did.
Can you tell them Dougie Fresh? Oh my God, Lita. Just something else. But what I love about you and your husband, Jock, with the Platinum Group, you all are all about relationships, because we turn around, Dougie Fresh, working with them there, and then people get to understand and know you all had a relationship where you all are able to pick the phone up and call these entertainers and get them to come to people's events. How cool is that?
That's right. That's right. and I was blessed, and we were definitely blessed to do things with the
The
people. It's very
hold up, girl. You sounded like Dougie Fresh right now. I'm gonna tell you what. That's what it's all
with
about.
Matthew Dickey.
With Matthew Dickey's,
You know,
right.
We did all of their concerts because you was up there on the stage with Dr. Khan.
Oh my God.
You know, and when we had Niecy here.
Oh my God.
You know, you were right there on the stage with us.
Let me tell you something. That was my black butterfly moment. Lita, you all were busy doing what you do, running the information through, getting the concert ready. You brought Denise Williams over to the hotel where I was the assistant general manager at the time at the Millennium Hotel. And you told her, look, this is Gary. If you need anything, he's got you. And little did I know that Denise Williams would come down to the desk saying, well, you know, Lita and Jock said if I needed anything, you got me. She said, you know what? I need like a lunch date. I'd like to know about St. Louis. And we found ourselves sitting there in this 3-hour lunch, just sitting, talking about life. And so, Lita, I can never not thank you all and remember that. And as it turned out that night at the Chase Park Plaza at the, I believe it was the 100 Black Men's Affair that it was, Denise Williams calls me up on stage and sings Black Butterfly to me. And I'm up there
That's right.
flying, and I'm so, it's just that type of situation. Lita, Jacques. Now, here's the good question. Tell me about this. Your husband, you all work together with the Platinum Group. How cool is that, or how messed up is that, girl? Just your people want to know.
We had to have therapy.
Ah!
We had to have therapy because we had to learn that what happens at work stays at work.
What happens at
You
work
don't bring
stays
it
at work.
home,
Yeah.
you know? So,
Mhm.
if I was angry about something, I couldn't carry it over it when we walked into the house.
All right.
So, you know what? When you with somebody 24/7, you have to learn those things. But you know what? The Anheuser-Busch made us travel with them across the sea, and Judge Maybelline and all those people like that.
Yeah.
They were right there with us.
Yeah.
And we've been blessed to get to know these people on a friendly basis.
That's right.
And call them at home on their cell phone.
Right. Well, Lita, when we talk about music, and this is the radio station, you all have had the great means to work with a lot of radio DJs. When you are listening to music and you're thinking about the events that are happening, Lita, what are some of the musical stuff would you recommend today as people celebrate the holiday? What should the musical backdrop be for people?
We gotta kick it with the music that makes you do the bumping and something. I mean, why put on something that doesn't bring back some memories? We gotta bring back some memories with all those songs. Gary, you have won every dance contest that comes in.
Yeah. See, y'all did not know that. Let me tell y'all something. For all of you all who remember with the Tom Joyner show, right? When they used to come to St. Louis and I go to New Orleans, wherever, right? I won the Tom Joyner dance contest, I think like 5 times. And then they told me, you can't win no more. Every city we go to, you shut it down. Lee, what was that about? What was I thinking?
Well, you know, we did Tom Joyner's show too.
Yeah.
And so that's when we went to Florida. He said, I remember you, and he remembered us because of you.
Wow.
And so we got that gig also.
Wow. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all, this is what we want to let y'all know. That's why we say we're the only show on the radio store, you and your people. It's about connections. It's about your family, the community. You've just got to sit back and talk to your people and celebrate your people. So I just want to let you all know for this 4th of July, as I celebrate my independence to do what I'm doing, I'm celebrating the Platinum Group. I'm celebrating Jacques and Lita Land. You all are doing it. You're doing it big. And you know what? Y'all must really be my people. I love y'all.
Well, we love you too.
Hey, what do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality, and the party just keeps on going. Up in here, up in here. Hey, man, you heard Lita, Platinum Group. What is she talking? Knowledge?
Big time, big time. Big ups to you. I've never met you, but I got to give you props. And, you know, to do that type of work and the artist that Mr. Gary referred to, that means you're doing it right. So I appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
Well,
You
okay.
have a great day.
Hey, happy 4th to you. Hey, guess what? We're taking it next. The next flight up is going to take us higher and higher. Hey, listen, Q, what are we thinking so far, man?
Man, big gems. Big
Yeah,
gems.
big gems, big
Yes,
gems.
sir.
That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
catch 'em.
Flight, big gems, man. We really take us higher. Take us to the next level, baby. Let's go.
My boy DJ Flake with the 4th of July mix. It's the mix. Let's go.
Street 105.1. Y'all right? In that order, okay? Ha 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 ha. Okay, okay.
You have no idea. Just being back to the studio. Because it's been, I moved back to St. Louis.
What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up?
When you say what he says, Mr. Gary, I got your people.
Dory,
I'm like wired up because the energy.
C-Dot, what's up?
Hell, audio calls in, man. And they say, you can play the song that, you know, I met my boyfriend in high school or something like that. You can't match that, man. And like, when I play, like sometimes I do funk shows. I play funk shows, man.
Showing up.
And it's a lot of funk shows around the world. But man, the phone will be and I do like a 2-hour show just all the funk and funk. You know what I'm saying? But you touched on it. Called the story. And the artist that you make. And I remember when I first started, man, there were artists that, you know, you just they seem bigger than life. And there are people they like, they just regular folks, they just real laid back. One of mine was, I met Brenda Ron. You talking about laid back.
What do you say? What do you say?
Hey, Mr. Gary, how are you?
Let me tell you something. You just do not know the chills that just went through my body and the smile that came on. What do you say? What do you say? Hold up. Wait a minute. I got the godfather of it all. Listen, the young guns don't even have a clue on who is on the line right now. So please allow me the opportunity to put some respect on your name. I want to give a good shout out, a great welcome to our guests right now. You all get ready to welcome the man with the plan, the man behind the Superfest. None other than Anheuser-Busch's own Victor Julian.
I appreciate that, Gary. You sound like a real pastor.
Oh my God. And listen, and I just get to say VJ. Y'all can't call him VJ yet, because y'all ain't got it like that yet. But I get to say VJ. Right here, man, this is an opportunity where we're celebrating the 4th of July. And we know when we celebrate the 4th of July and any big celebrations, you need music, you need concerts. And right now, last year there were no music, there was no concerts. So they're getting back to it. But before we go to it, I need you to put us in the mix, man, with you. Tell everybody about you, VJ.
Well, I started Anheuser-Busch in 1979, and we had a concert series in 1980. It was called the Budweiser Summerfest. Unbeknownst to the people at Anheuser-Busch and the promoter, Michael Rosenberg, we didn't know that Milwaukee had the right to Budweiser Summerfest. So we changed the name to the Budweiser Superfest. And in 1982, we had concerts in St. Louis, Dallas, Houston, LA, and New Orleans. And at that time, oh man, it was absolutely fantastic because in Dallas, we had it on Juneteenth.
Oh, wow.
That was just right then and there. But every place that we went in those 5 cities, we set the rhythm and blues concert record in terms of attendance.
So way back then, you said there was a concert on Juneteenth before people even knew what Juneteenth was on this part of the world celebrating. Is that right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. And that was back in 1980 what?
82.
And so it took a pigeon to fly all the way all these years for everybody to finally get the memo that it was a such thing as.
They were almost trying to pull off a Lewis and Clark deal and come all the way from Washington, D.C. And when they finally got the message on Juneteenth, that's why we celebrated today.
Oh my God. Well, let me tell you something. You, sir, you're not from St. Louis. Tell everybody where you're from.
Born and raised in Manhattan, New York City, and I lived there for the best part of my life. And I left there, and I came to St. Louis in 1979, 41 years ago. And I've been living here ever since. And you, Mr. Gary, you know, you've been my friend for the longest time, you know, and you just keep up the good work.
Well, let me ask you something. Now, Frank Sinatra has a song, and it says, if I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. Is that true about New York? Is that how you all feel?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's another artist who says it's a thing called the New York state of mind. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Listen, you all, maybe you're listening right now and you're seeing this thing called the Budweiser Superfest. Maybe some of you young guns didn't know what that was. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the temperature of the room right now, right? Because I just like to put it all out there because I want to give everybody their credit where credit's due. So VJ, hold on the line with us right now. We're going to do a temperature check in the room. All right, so young gun, tell me first, who was at the Budweiser Superfest in St. Louis? Right?
I
Okay.
think we're going to have to run that back.
We're gonna run it back. Okay. Hold on. No problem.
Because I didn't even know that. Yeah, that was a little bit before my time.
Okay. No. Flight, do that again.
No, don't do it, Flight.
Okay, Flight. Who was at the Budweiser Superfest in St. Louis?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Let me see the mic. I'm gonna take a
We had
wild.
52,000 people there.
52,000 people. And where was it held at, VJ?
The old Bush Stadium.
The old Bush Stadium.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it was 82.
82
82.
in St. Louis.
1982.
It was okay. It was.
Okay, well, do me a favor. Hold up. Push your button. On yourself. Push your button, sir. Stop it. Push the button. Yeah. Tell me I'm going to take a guess. Let me tell you something. How you going to take a guess when you got royalty on the phone with us? And this was the man putting it.
Was it a St. Louis artist?
Was it a St. Louis artist? BJ,
yeah,
man, do you hear what I'm saying, BJ?
Can I get a wild?
Don't do it, Mr.
Hold on. No. Sir, what's up? Who was it? Mr. Radio Man. I've been doing the radio. I went all in LA and everything. And now he talking about let me see.
Hey, Mr. Gary.
Yeah.
In the game.
Guy back in those days was Jockenstein.
That's why operating on your mind. That was who the host of the show was. Take the time and let's do this. It's 1982. Everybody's crazy about this thing called music, right? They getting up, they doing what they do, and all of a sudden, Anheuser-Busch brings this concert to town. This man right here is the man in charge of all the talent, getting everybody together for these tours to take them over. VJ, take them to school. Who all was on the ticket?
Well, we started off with Sister Sledge.
We Are Family.
Oh, man. That's big.
Yep.
All right. And from Sister Sledge, they went into Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Frankie Beverly and Maze. Yep.
And from Frankie Beverly and Maze, then they went on into Ashford and Simpson.
Solid as a rock.
All right. And then from there, they started doing everything. And the guy that was running everything was Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
And they had all the people there. In comes Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
All right. And then the closing of the show was none other than Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
I'm done.
Wait, BJ. Tell him again, what time did the show go on till?
It was somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. Stevie Wonder is doing his thing. Ain't nobody going no place. And BJ, the union people come to you and they say, if he played one more minute, how much was it gonna cost Anheuser-Busch?
$5,000 a minute.
Oh my.
$5,000 a minute. So you're running things. He's taking the temperature of the room, right? Are we gonna play it? Are we gonna do it? It's Stevie. What did you do, VJ?
I told him, and the guy said, "Hey, let the show go on."
Oh my God. Let the show go on. Let me tell you something, Victor Julian. Man, thank you for pioneers like you that were able to bring music to the mainstream. These artists, when you talk about Frankie Beverly Mays, you went on with the Parade of Stars with Lou Rawls. Everybody from Teddy Pendergrass, all of these different artists that the Whispers are good friends of yours. Howard Hewitt's a good friend of yours. You have been in this music thing to win it, but it's because of people like you who work for corporate America that you were able to let them understand these people, our people, they got money for your product. How did you do that?
It was really nice because we had a nice, or I had a nice boss who at that time allowed me to explore avenues that we had never been to, and when they was all us and the guys in the radio business understand frequency and reach, and frequency, man, it came on, and the reach is so many because the people in St. Louis, they had never been to anything like that. The closest thing I think that they had ever been to was the Cool Jazz Festival, all right? And we outdid the Cool Jazz Festival by I don't know how many people, but that was one of the most spectacular events that I ever was a part of.
Well, I tell you what, St. Louis is so glad that there was this guy that came from New York with all that attitude and bravado saying, guess what, I made it in New York and I'm here in St. Louis to make it happen for you all. We should ever be grateful to you, Mr. Victor Julian, to you, and we know behind every good leader, every good man, there's got to be a woman someplace. If it's the mother, if it's the sister, I know your family, I have nothing but love for them, but you know I love me your wife. I love me some Miss Maybelline, and I say, Miss Maybelline, thank you for letting your husband shine with us here in St. Louis, because we have been so blessed. So many different organizations. Victor, if you had to tell us, who are some of the organizations that you personally got a chance to work with and get Anheuser-Busch to get behind theirs?
Well, we worked with the Urban League, all of the NAACPs, you understand? Better Family Life, Malik, we were in there with them. And we just covered the whole spectrum. Anything that was black, or as they say now, people of color, but back then it was black, and it was absolutely fantastic. And one of the things that they did in St. Louis that was great, the people came out and the companies owned the suites and the boxes, and they came out early with athletes for money and champagne and food and everything and put it in. So when they came, the concert started, boom, right away. It was absolutely awesome.
Yeah. So for you all listening, that's what we want to point to the young people that you got to understand. And I know right now we're dealing with artists that think that they got to do this and that. They got the feud on social media. They got to take their clothes off. They got to have a beef with this and that. But when it comes back to asking for that money, Victor, what are these companies looking for? Who will they support?
They will support, and now I think everything, the Beatles has changed. Thank you to Corey Bush and all of those people. Now they understand that that's where the profits and the bottom line numbers come from, is from your ethnic audience.
Yeah. So we just utilize this platform to let everybody know when we say your people, this is the radio show for you and your people. You all matter. You make a difference. Just like when you go outside your doors, you represent your family, your community, and we're so glad that you had an opportunity to represent your people, Victor Julian, through Anheuser-Busch. So with Anheuser-Busch, we celebrate today. Everybody go out and make sure if you're drinking beer, just because. We want you all to make your beer of choice today, the Anheuser-Busch, a nice cold one on a hot day. So what do you say, Mr. VJ, Mr. Victor Julian? You must be our people.
I'd like to say thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Mr. Gary.
Okay. Okay. Hey, listen, what do you say? It goes down just like that, you all. I am so excited because you get the people that are able to tell the stories, who's lived in it. The Platinum Group, wow. VMJ and Associates, wow, this is what the show is all about. Hey guys, how y'all feeling today? What's up? Talk to your people.
Man, we feeling great. Streets 105, the mix is in the house. DJ Flight, Kids Q on the ones and on the mic. DJ Flight on the MIC. And the mix, and the DJ board, all that. Oh, we got another caller.
We got another caller. Gee, somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Who must it be? Let's see.
Streets 105.1, them your people in the mix.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Gary.
What do you say? Let me tell you something. I got some more of your people. We are celebrating the 4th of July. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. I'm bringing you all what it takes to make a mix, a 4th of July mix. Guess what? We know you got to have some good music. We know you got to have some good information because you got to have a good production that's going on. But what else do you have to have, caller?
Well, you're going to have some good food.
Oh my God, you better have some good food. Hey you all, I have got none other than a personal chef. I'm not going to say a caterer. I'm not going to say somebody who can cook. I've got Chef Rox. I've got Roxanne on the line with us. One from St. Louis. She's out in Florida now, right? This lady has got it going on. She's got it going on so strong, and she can cook, y'all. She can cook. Everybody give it up, would you please? Help me welcome today, Chef Roxy. Okay? Okay. Chef Rox.
Mr. Gary, thank you for having me.
Oh my God, listen. Tell everybody your journey, because there's a lot of people out here who think that they can cook. A lot of people say, well, you know, I just got to scramble some eggs for breakfast and I can just put this out for them. No. It's the 4th of July. Tell them, take them to school. What do we need to do?
Well, you got to get all the grill ready, get all your goodies ready. Make sure you got enough food to feed all the folks that's coming.
Yeah.
And it just depends on it. Your budget, your menu, and your guests.
Your budget, your menu, and your guests. Did y'all hear that? Your budget, the menu, and the guests. So the budget can range from what?
Well, the budget is typically going to be just how much money that you can afford to spend on not only your food, but also your service and your equipment.
Wait. You mean you got to spend food on service? Really?
Well, the food ain't on service, huh?
Did y'all hear that? See, some of y'all busters up here talking about, well, you know what? I'm getting married, and I'm just going to take the food over to the catering to my family. They gonna do all the food. You know, for the repast, we just going over and take some food over to the hall, and that's what we gonna do. And then y'all married when y'all show up, and guess what? The food cold. They bought the string beans in, right? They bought the cold chicken in. Hey, you find out they didn't have access to a kitchen, and so you didn't have a person coordinating. Roxanne, how many times do we see that mistake being made?
Oh, I see it so often. People just think it's just simple enough as, well, I got some money, I got some food I want to make, and I got some people coming. It's just that simple, but it's not. You know, you got to know who your guests are. Are kids going to be there? Are teens going to be there? All adults. You got to know what type of service you're going to use. Is it going to be a buffet, family style, or sit down, or past hors d'oeuvres and appetizers? So you got to know, you got to have a little planning and a little organization to it.
And see, now because we have dealt with and we're dealing with this whole COVID situation, you've talked on some key points right there. It's not like it used to be. So it's not just throwing everything together and that's that. Right now, you know me, I'm that person and I won't apologize for it, but a chef, Roxy, should give me every time. You know, I want some bacon. I got to have me some bacon and some pork chops. What about that, Chef Roxy?
Well, if that's what you want, if that's within your budget, then you can have it. You can have whatever you want. But the usual rule of thumb is for appetizers, you want to do, you know, 5 to 8 per person. Or if you're having a full meal, you know, along with the appetizers, then you can cut that down to maybe 3 or 4. You know, and if you're just going to serve a full meal, then you want to do maybe a pound per person is the standard rule. But, you know, some of y'all got some other folks that like to eat more than a pound of food at a time, so you might want
Right, and they like to bring their purse, too. You ever see, and what's up with that, y'all? Y'all got people arriving with Tupperware these days. Before the meal even been served, bringing their purses in and say, you know, that's for me to make my to-go. You ain't even sat down to eat, and you talking about to-go.
No, that's rule number 1. You got to let your guests eat first.
Let the guests eat first.
Always cater to your guests.
Always cater to the guests. And because it's the 4th of July and we're celebrating events, we're celebrating everybody knowing how to handle the events, what to do, we want to let you all know you got to pay homage to the elders of the family. When the older people are there, Roxanne, should those be the first ones that are eating?
You should, all the younger ones, just out of, like you said, paying homage to your elders. These are your elders, so they should be served first.
And I love the word that you said.
Elderly women, elderly men, serve first.
And the key word is serve. Should grandma be in the buffet line?
Grandma should not be in the buffet line. Somebody should be in the buffet line for grandma and taking her plate to the table.
That's right. Well, what about if you was like DJ Flight today? He said he did all this barbecuing early, right? And so I guess he just think they're going to come up to the buffet and get it.
Well, now that's a tricky little subject now, because most times people eat with their eyes first.
Ooh.
So if you're really, really hungry and people have been waiting around for the food to be ready, they're going to put more on their plate than they're probably going to eat, and all your food is going to be in the trash. So it's best to have somebody serve your buffet for you.
Okay, listen, when we talk about you, we're establishing you, you're giving us so much good knowledge, you understand? Tell everybody from where you've been a private caterer, you've worked with corporate America. Tell some of the people what you've done.
Well, I started out cooking around the age 12 or so, helping my mother out, who was working hard there, you know, in St. Louis. And she would call me on the phone and say, hey, I need you to get dinner started. So I'd get in there and we'd start cutting up some onions and peppers and little things trying to help her out. And then I realized that I really had a knack for it. I was pretty good at it. And I started just doing a little thing for the family, you know, catering my family members' events and doing little things like that. And I realized that I liked it. I had a knack for it and a real gift for it. So I decided to go on to culinary school. When you want to make the big money, you got to go get the paper.
When you want to make the big money, you got to go get the paper. That's
and
right.
That's what separates cooks from chefs.
Oh, wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? Would you say that again? That's what I'm sorry.
That's what separates cooks from chefs.
The paper.
The paper.
So for everybody listening in right now, say you can cook. I can cook. It tastes good. That's why you're a cook. That's why you're a cook.
And there are some great cooks out there.
There's some great cooks.
Anything away from that.
Right, but they still a cook.
My grandmother, who was an awesome cook, and she was not a chef, but she knew how to do the basic things properly.
the basic things properly, because that's when you go into a whole different scheme and you learn measurements and you learn the recipe and you learn what it is to make the same meal for 10 people versus 10,000 people. You've been on that stage before. Tell them about it.
Absolutely. I've worked all the way from corporate America, serving 4,000 students every meal period, 3 meals a day, to private country clubs, to restaurants. I've been a private chef in private wealthy residences here in Florida. I've just about done the whole spectrum, hospitals. So I've been in every aspect of food service and pretty much have a pretty keen, insight on how the industry works.
So your most recent genre took you where?
I'm here in Florida, and it took me to one of the, I'm not going to call any names, to a very high-end resort and club here in Florida.
All you gotta do is think of 5 stars. 5 stars and you'll know what it is.
5 stars.
My
5
God.
stars. It's the very best.
I tell you
right
what.
on the beach here in Florida, and we were serving just exceptional food service. We had stars coming in. We had different groups coming in. We had, service on the beach every day.
On the beach every day in cabanas, right? Oh my God. Up to like 5,000 people, 10,000 people at a time. It's a lot that goes into it, and you have definitely earned the title of chef. So I tell you what, Chef Foxy Roxy, St. Louis University City's own. Let me tell you, it's big things popping, little things stopping. This is what it's all about. It's time for you all to celebrate your people. So when we celebrate our independence, now you get the opportunity to take your gift, and it's so good to be able to work for who you want to work for, when you want to do it. How about that? How about that?
Absolutely. I tell you what, Mr. Gary, this cooking has taken me all over the world. I've been to Belize, training cooks there to raise their standards and levels of cooking. It's just taken me places I just never would have even imagined.
Oh, wow.
Flying on private jets with some of my clients and traveling with them to their summer homes and winter homes. And,
wait a minute, excuse me.
It's
Wait.
an amazing journey.
Wait a minute, to their what? To their what?
To their summer home.
To their summer homes. I want to send a shout out to everybody right now in your summer home because you ain't got no air conditioning. You're in your summer home, darling, and that's what happens when you don't pay your bill. Hey, you all, what do you say? What do you say? A big shout out to Chef Foxy Roxy. I want to let you know we got nothing but love for you. I cannot wait for you to come back to St. Louis, girl, and cook something. Do something.
Next time I come to town, I'm definitely going to have to come and cook something for you, and you can catch your feet under the table and have a good evening.
Can you know what? Answer this. When you come to town, can you come up and cater something for us here on the show so we can fellowship and let the guys sit with us? Because, these young people, they on one. All you got to do, sometimes, let me tell you something. I ain't going to try to put nobody's business out. But we tried and we go out every week and we put the show together. We talk about what the people are saying. So for all of you all who are looking in, tapping in, let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to see on the show. And we say, so, let's do this. And so I take them when we go someplace every week and I say, so what y'all want? Just whatever you want on the menu. Why don't y'all tell the people what y'all love to order?
Man.
Go on, why the chef on? Tell the chef what y'all like ordering.
I mean, I like me some chicken, steak if we can find it.
And guess what? That's why Tyson Chicken got a recall right now on all their chicken.
Day.
Right, for all y'all who say y'all like chicken, we love some chicken. Yeah, we love some chicken. Well, guess what? Some of y'all eat chicken today. So anyway, you love chicken and what else? Tell them what else you like to order.
I mean, I like steak if we, depending on where we at. I have some cheeseburgers. Everybody meat always ain't that good, but I like to be versatile.
Okay. So listen right now. I just want to send a shout out to everybody whose meat is not that good. Is your meat not good? Let me tell you something. Today is the 4th of July. And if right now you find yourself by yourself with yourself, and ain't nobody invited you over to come over early or stay late, that means your meat ain't no good. Take it how you want to take it. I'm just saying. Hey, Foxy, can we ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Is your meat any good, girl?
My meat is always good. USDA Prime Choice Top Shelf.
Hey, what do you say when he says Mr. Gary the King to Hospitality? We want to say thank you, Chef Foxy Roxy, for holding us down, making us look good, and most of all, letting everybody understand that when you are in that kitchen, you are responsible. You are responsible, and you got to be clean with your stuff. And you got to know what you're doing so you can stand toe-to-toe, so you can see that we just not cooks. We just not sous chefs, we the real chefs. And Foxy Roxy, you the real thing. Nothing but love for you. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
All right, go.
Can I say one last thing before we go?
Yes, you can.
I would like to challenge your listeners and the young man in the studio with you once a week to go out and try something new that you've never had before. Once a week.
Okay.
I'll do that, Ms. Roxy.
Coming from the chef.
That's a good suggestion.
That is.
It'll help expand your horizons and your culinary taste.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, can
Just
I?
try something new that you've never had before. Go to a restaurant you've never been to before. Try cuisine you've never tried before.
Okay. All right.
You should try.
Well, can I say something to you before you go? On behalf of them, your people, what I'd like you to do?
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to try your meat differently than you've ever tried it before yourself. Cook your meat different. Serve your meat different. Hey, what do you say when he says, Mr. Gary, it's time for flight to take us to our next set. Take us higher. Okay? Okay. Just had you.
DJ Flight in the mix. KIZZ Capital Q on the MIC. Shout out Miss Roxy, the chef, holding it down for the July mix. DJ Flight, let's go.
She is the main chef at the Ritz in Boca Raton, Florida. Right. And guess what? And before she left to be the chef there, she was at the Boca Resort. At the #1 zip code in the United States, money-wise. That's what she is. And you walk up in there and she running this shit. Running all, I'm like, what the? And then you can imagine me as a meeting planner, and we're in contact with each other, and I knew she worked there, right? And we classmates, we keep in contact, and she told me she's working there, and they walked me through, and they're like, you can bring your convention to this city, to this hotel, that hotel, or whatever, and they said, and the chef has prepared a special meal for you with our team, the AKAs, whatever, and here come Roxanne. I'm like, what the hell? She's like, what the hell? You're the client? I said, yeah, and all the white people from the convention center, they look like, what's going on? But that's it, right now, this is it. Foxy Roxy, my girls, I'm telling you all this stuff, no, roughly in the late 40s, early 50s. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. You all, this is what it's all about. What's up, everybody? I'm loving that you all are tuning in and tapping in. Guess what? Empire. Who need to get some hair for their head for the holidays, y'all? We got some different colors. Red, white, and blue. Empire's got a wig and some hair color just for you. Hey, listen, you all. Right here, Save-A-Lot. Y'all know that's my spot. Have y'all got all y'all food for the 4th of July? And y'all know you people coming over, they're going to eat y'all the house at home. So I got one of these on lock. So when all your food gone, because everybody ate up, guess what? I got you a gift card right here. We always want you all to know we got the light is green light. So we want you to get your head right with the green light, okay? It's just a day of fun. Happy 4th of July to you, and of course you. Okay? Okay. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Who's there?
I didn't ring the bell. I didn't knock at the door. I broke the motherfucker down.
Woo! Woo!
Hi, Mr. Gary.
Oh,
And your people, how you doing?
oh my God, who is this?
This is Heather.
Miss Heather, girl, what's up? You coming in here, girl, with your pots and pans like we ain't got no good stuff to cook with over here in our Mix 105 holiday kitchen for the 4th of July. Heather, introduce yourself, darling. What's going on?
Hi, it's Heather. I wanted to call in and talk to my two favorite guys. Eddie told me he would be on the show, and then when he told me whose show it was, I was enlightened, elated. I was ready to call in.
Well, guess what, girl? You here. It started from the bottom. You just like them relatives that came over today, girl. Y'all hear what y'all gonna do. What's going on?
I'm like the bougie auntie that doesn't like the degree, the temperature to get above 87.5, humidity 57. I'm like that aunt.
You like
I'll
that?
come around when the circumstances are right. How are you, Gary?
Oh my God. Hold up, wait. How are you? Who? How are you? Who, girl? Who'd you say?
I am the auntie.
No. I heard that part. No.
When that child support check been hit, life is good, my
Right.
money right, the income taxes came in, like everything is aligned, my stocks are up, like I'm that aunt. So I only come around on occasion, but when I get there, it's impactful. You know what I mean?
Well, girl, what you bring to the family reunion? What you got today to put on the table? What you bringing up here today, girl?
I brought over the Paula Deen banana pudding for y'all with the Cheshire cookies. I know Eddie likes that.
Okay. And let me tell you something. I want to send a shout out right now to anybody who's ever been to Savannah, Georgia, and went to Paula Deen's. Oh, Savannah, Georgia, the Paula Deen buffet, her restaurant, and her brother Bubba's. It's off the hook. So guess what? So you got my ear now. You got my ear. Go ahead. What else you got?
Yeah, I just wanted to call and say hi to Eddie. It was so nice for him to tell you that he was going to be on your show, and I wanted to say hi.
Say hi to your people,
I
man.
appreciate that, baby. You got
Hey, Uncle Eddie. Hi. Well, actually, Gary, his new name is Uncle Edrico.
Oh.
It's an inside joke.
we might have to put this on air delay.
Uncle Edrico, how are you?
Not Uncle Enrico, girl, listen. That's what I love about our people, right there. Our people know they will give information. That's why we're sending a shout out to right now to everybody that's locked up in the Department of Corrections, wherever. Because you know what? Because your people start talking, giving up information. Y'all informants, snitches. Now we're going to have to call him Uncle Enrico. Hello, Uncle Enrico. Not Uncle Enrico.
Yeah, he's here for it.
Oh, my God.
I have a plane waiting here for him when he lands, when he flies back into New York.
Oh my God. Listen, we had Victor Julian on today from New York, and we were talking about everybody that if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Talk to us about New York as you all get ready to come out of the pandemic, knowing everything that we've been through and all the different boroughs. Let's just take a minute to just celebrate concerts starting there in Madison Square Gardens again. What is the vibe like in New York right now?
Oh, it's amazing right now. And you're right. You are right, Gary. If you make it...
Girl, hold on. Just, no, hold on. You got one more time to call me Gary, girl. I'm Mr. Gary.
Tread softly.
Girl, listen. I am Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Put some respect on my name. Talk about Gary. Girl, I'm from St. Louis. And you from New York. Girl, you know we'll cut you. We'll cut you up here in St. Louis. Listen, I'm just in a good way. Y'all already know.
Very dull catfish filleting knife. You're right.
Oh my God. What is everybody feeling like there in New York? What is it like? What's going on? What's the mindset?
Oh my God, the mindset is amazing. The energy is great. We're celebrating this 4th. We are kicking it. We are with our people.
Yeah.
When I called in to Mr. Gary, 105.1, and then your people,
Yeah.
I wanted to say hello. I'm going to bow out gracefully. Love you two men, and
happiest 4th of July.
Love you too, baby.
Hey, love you, love you, love you. For everybody listening from all over, it's our time to take a pause for the cause. Let's get it in, you all. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. We know we love everybody from Missouri. We got a lot of people that's listening to us in the boot heel of Missouri, down in Memphis, down in Cape Girardeau, up in Columbia, Missouri, Jeff City, all of that. But you know what else? We got people in Kansas City, the state of Kansas. We got a lot of Atlanta people to listen to the show, a lot of Houston people, Dallas people, New York people. I gotta send a big shout out to my people, Universal Circus, Miss Amari Ballard. You know, we had the CEO. Yeah, and you know what? The Universal Circus, it's coming to New York. They're back on track to come back. I spoke with Amari and she was telling me, and they just had their big opening on Thursday, and they're in Washington, D.C. So if you're in the Washington area or over in Virginia, get your tickets. I understand that the whole first week is sold out, but you know your people. You know your people can find you a ticket, right? And they'll be trying to go up there talking about, well, I ain't got no money, but I want to go. Then guess what you need to do? You need to Google the Universal Circus and look at YouTube from my old episode. How about that? But we just want to send love to people.
You guys enjoy your 4th. Hopefully you're getting some barbecue. Somebody delivers something to the station. If not, I can be that person for you guys. Have a drink for me and happiest 4th, okay?
Hey, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you, darling. All right. Hey, y'all, this is what it's all about.
Bye.
We are celebrating the people here. We're celebrating them with music. We got Luther Vandross right now in the glow of love. Now, let me tell y'all something. This was the first song that you all remember. People who know Luther, and it was with the group called Change. And you think that this is it? Is that right, Uncle?
Yeah.
Is that it? That's what it was? Uncle Rick.
That's a tight group, though.
But is that the first Luther?
The first Luther
With Change? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really? Okay. Guys, everybody agrees? Luther Vandross before he was on his own. It was Change and the glow of love. Let me tell y'all something. Don't come up here, y'all, trying to take me to school, because I'm gonna take y'all to school and let y'all know. I don't care if you was from St. Louis, and depending upon which day you ask you which high school you went to, then you went to LA. I want to let you all know, because I'm a Luther. I'm Luther to the day I die. It was not Change. It was not In the Glow of Love. Luther's first song was I've Been Searching.
It's all
Right.
God.
You been searching? So, yeah.
I've been searching. Yes, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And you know how Luther got his deal. Let's talk about Luther Vandross, since we're celebrating celebratory songs. How did Luther get his deal?
I don't know.
You don't know how Luther? Y'all know how Luther got his deal? Anybody know who Luther sang background for? Huh? Anybody know who Luther Vandross sang background for?
Was it a group, a solo person, or?
He's Aretha, didn't he?
Aretha. Huh? Aretha is a good guess, but Luther Vandross sang background for Dionne Warwick. For Dionne Warwick. And if ever you go back and you listen to some of the songs from Dionne Warwick, Luther remade all of Dionne Warwick's songs. So A House Is Not a Home,
That's right.
all of that. You understand what I'm saying? And then when Dionne Warwick said, I gotta put you out, you can't sing background for me no more. Because if I continue to let you do this, you're never gonna go. You're never gonna grow. You got to get out. You got to get out. So guess what they did? They had a session and they had a commercial. And the commercial was interviewing, listening for voices to do their new chant that they were doing. And you know what that was? Luther Vandross did Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right.
Yeah.
And then he went on to do Coca-Cola is the real thing. That's Luther's voice that you hear. So that's just it. So to everybody that's listening right now, you got to get out. You can't be scared. And if you got somebody with you all, if you're not letting them shine, then guess what? Shame on you. Because as soon as you let them shine, you see that they'll go back and they can tap you out and say, guess what? It's time for you to shine too. You understand? So when we talk about everybody got mad when Beyonce went on her own. Remember? How Beyonce just gonna lead the group? Huh? How she gonna lead the group? How she just gonna lead them like Destiny's Child? But had she not stepped out, okay, who else? Give me another person who stepped out. Michael Jackson. Huh? Everybody, how? If there was not
Eddie Kendrick.
But let's stay on Michael for a second.
Yeah.
When we talk about Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, got to be there, ABC. There's no way, enjoy yourself, right? There's no way that people would have thought that. Why is Michael leaving the group, right? Then what happened?
He expanded.
Oh my God, what
He
song?
expanded
Tell me the song. Give me a Michael Jackson song.
Ooh, man. Well, obviously Thriller, obviously
Thriller.
Bad. Oh, you talking about after?
That's it. That's what I'm saying. All that.
Off the wall, I mean, Hillsborough, everything.
Oh my God, would have never been had he not just stepped out. Same thing, Eddie Kendricks, The Miracles, right? Same thing, Teddy Pendergrass, right? That was from Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You got people who wanted to go do things. Let's look at Bobby Brown, New Edition.
That's what I was going to say.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can't hold people back. It's just like today is the 4th of July. When your family gets together, take time to ask them, what are you doing? What y'all on? You know, the COVID has hit us hard. You have gained 100 pounds, girl. You got to get that weight off you. You just been in the house eating cakes and shit. You get
Here. I gotta give you props for that because a lot of times I know musicians in groups that I've like loved in the past, and when somebody steps away, it's like, dang, why they do that? But you're right, man. So I never like really thought about it like that because sometimes in order for people to shine, they gotta step out.
Right. You got to end up shining. You know, I go for mine. I got to shine. I got to send a big shout out to yesterday to the St. Louis Fair, St. Louis. Right. I went in and I just listened. I took the thing. I did it yesterday. I did it with Fair St. Louis. I was here, there. My voice left because. We ain't gonna go all the stuff with it. Watch this and get ready. Bring me in. Let go. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. Y'all, stop thinking y'all gonna get on that grill and cook that meat fast. Don't nobody want that burnt up meat. You know what you gotta do? You gotta make sure you marinate your meat. You gotta make sure that you put the right kind of sauce. And guess what? If your meat is real good, you don't need no sauce. No way. Hey, listen, we are getting ready to go to our next mix as we get ready to get out of here on July the 4th. I want y'all to be safe. We gotta take a pause for the cause, man. We gotta say, Andrew, our young gun. Man, what's wrong with your people? I just say, Andrew, come in, man. We need you to say hello. We need you to make people understand. Andrew, where you at, man? Come over here. Come over here.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah, be everywhere. Andrew, what's up, man?
Hello.
We're in the building. We're in the building, Andrew, and we're building. We gotta always make sure that we take time to make time for our young people. Andrew, you're doing some big things out here.
Yes, sir, Mr. Gary. What am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Boy. Now, first of all, this is what we're gonna do first. Repeat after me. Come, get, yo, people. Y'all come get y'all people. Jerry Lynn, come get your people. Woo. Man, tell everybody, right now you got the insurance game, you got a whole lot, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're in the music, right? You're in engineering, you're doing all of this, and we're glad to have you here.
Yes, sir.
But for real though, I need people to support you on what you're doing. Tell everybody what's going on.
Man, if you don't know, you're gonna know right now. Andrew Tucker, working with the Edmonds Agency with Farmers Insurance. And if you ever need anything, need some help, need to be properly covered out there, you never know what could happen. Insurance is for what you don't know is coming up ahead of you. So you want to make sure you're covered, properly insured. Because when you call, make a claim, sometimes you be calling your insurance companies and just say, hey, we ain't covering that. You ain't have that on your policy. So you got to call up, make sure you're properly covered. Call us here at Amy Edmonds, Edmonds Agency of Farmers Insurance, 314-327-6377. You can go over your policy, make sure you're properly covered with us. Make sure you're staying safe out there with your friends and family. So.
But see, here's another thing. See, you get to doing all that rap stuff, talking all quick, send the monkey to the fish. Listen, you gotta stop. You gotta hold up. You gotta wait a minute. You gotta break it down for the listeners to hear. Tell them a website that they can do, because they'll remember. There ain't nobody. You didn't say get a pen and write it down, man. You gotta tell the people how they can find you. Just
all right. We're online on a website. You know, if you just look up Amy Edmonds on Google, whatever search engine you use, Amy Edmonds, they'll come up with our website, farmers.com.
And what about you? What if they want to look you up?
Look me up. Well, go to the website. You can see my name up there. The picture up there soon. Get my business cards up there soon.
There
as well.
you go.
So you can find me on there as well.
And so, like a lot of you all right now are renting. Some of you all got properties, insurance that you don't have. Renters insurance, and it's so important, especially when you have events over or your house insurance, right? This is an opportunity for you to call and check your policy out. Once you sign with an insurance company, that don't mean you sign with them for life.
Nope.
That means that when your policy policy's up, you can go back and you all can review that. Is that correct? Because I think your dad just did that with you,
Yes,
didn't
he did. They didn't know they were, honestly, they were underinsured. They had so much on their house insured.
Yeah.
And when they came over to us, we had them covered for almost, X amount, almost double more what they thought their house was covered for.
There you go.
Almost
So,
double.
and so today on the show, we've been talking about supporting your people, getting in the mix with your people. So I'm sending a challenge out right now to everybody who say you love this show, you love what we do. I need you all to call and give them an opportunity. If nothing else, just to discuss your policy, get your policy, but most of all, get your business in order, because we don't need nobody having accidents today on the 4th of July and they weren't insured. And you knew good and well when you left from over there with Big Mama's house, you had too much to drink. Stop drinking and driving. Stop thinking that you can light the candle, because that ain't a candle, that's a bottle rocket. Stop it. Hey, it's the 4th of July. What do you say? What do you say? We're going to take you out higher, but before we do, we say thank you and welcome to our sponsors. Shout out our sponsors. Who we got? We got to say hello to.
Yes, sir. Shout out everybody, east to west coast, down south. Hype Magazine.
Hype Magazine.
Shout out
Hype.
Yahoo News, ABC.
Yahoo News.
All this good stuff.
That's
man.
right.
We appreciate y'all.
Man, today, ABC at 5:30 in St. Louis, ABC 30, or go to my YouTube. You'll see our special today is Fair St. Louis. We did a rewind. We got salamas on there today. Remember, you all need to make sure you let us know if you would like to win a gift card, like to win any of the stuff that we got go. We always want you to remember and know it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make a thing go right. Takes two to make it out of sight. Uncle Eduardo, man, get over here and tell everybody, man, what's going on, how they can follow you, man. What are you up to now?
One of the things I just did, I wrote a novel, man. Something I always wanted to do.
Okay.
And they can look me up on AOL. It's ELEERITTER. Ely Ritter at AOL.com, and I'll be getting a podcast soon with that.
Okay, all right, that's what it is. Hey, you all, this is what it all comes down to. Hey, Q, it's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back from Florida. It's good to be back. Fly, hey, man, you handled it today, doing what you do. I hope we made a difference in you all's day to day. This is what it's about. We want to send a shout out to Victor Julian, shout out to the Platinum Group, a shout out to Chef Roxy. Thank you all so much, but we could not do this without you all. We got to make sure you all know that you all are our people. It's absolutely nothing you can do about it, because we love you. So what do you say? What do you say? Flight, it's time for you to take us on. I see the plane at the gate. It's got red, white, and blue on it today for the 4th of July. So guess what? It's on you. So what you gonna do?
Check us out each and every Saturday, Sunday, to Mix, Streets 105.1, and Demio People on Sundays. Yes, sir. 2:30 to 5:30. And then the Mix, 12:30 to 2:30 on Sundays. And then 9 to 11 p.m. on Saturday. Sunday Mix, 4th of July. Flight, let's go. Somebody out there getting a little crazy on this 4th of July weekend. Hey, it's gonna turn up with you. Let's go.